Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on this makeup look. I did a black smoky eye. I hope that you guys really enjoy this video. I had lots of fun creating it, and I used one palette today. You guys will see once I start my makeup tutorial. So you want to see how I created this makeup look, go ahead and just keep on watching. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey guys, so right now I just did my eyebrows, so if you guys want a more in-depth tutorial on that, I will be doing that in the next couple of weeks. Try to film in as best I could and carve them out as best I could. I haven't gotten them done, so they are such a struggle to do. Don't mind this, it's just a little breakup. We are gonna get started with the eye tutorial. So I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible for this makeup tutorial because I know that it's black smoky eyes could be a little bit intimidating, so I just wanted to keep it simple and just use basically one palette. And the palette I'll be using today, it's Morphe James Charles palette. I'm sorry it's a little bit messy, but it looks like this. I'm sure that you guys are very familiar with it because it's a very popular one, and that's why I chose to create it out of this particular palette, just because I know that a lot of people do have this palette. So let's get started. So the first thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna prime my eyelids using like a little dome brush like this, just a BH Cosmetics, and then of course my favorite Shape Tape concealer to prime the eyelid. So this is going to help with any veins. To go in with the beauty sponge and just blend out. Now the only thing with actually doing a black eyeshadow look, I recommend you to start with your eyes first and then go on and do your foundation, because you are going to get fallout, and the last thing you want is to have a nice base, have black eyeshadow fall on it, and then you have to redo it all over again. It will be like literally a nightmare. So I recommend you just start with your eyes first. Go in with like a big shader brush, and I'm just gonna set everything in place. I'm gonna use this top shadow right over here. I don't have like the sheet of what the shadows are called, but I'll try my best to show you guys. Basically just gonna set all my eyelids. Our first shade that I'm going to take is going to be this big one right over here. It looks very yellowy on the camera, but it's this like muted yellow color, so I think that will look nice as our transition shade. So I'm just going to take that, just kind of dust the excess away. Focus this right on the crease. I want this to basically be our transition shade to what we will blend all of our shadows to. Oh, and I forgot to say, so this is a Morphe M518 brush, so it's just a fluffy blending brush. The shadow is pretty light, so you can't really see it, but it's doing something. So the color I'll be taking next will be this, so this one, and then I think I'm gonna go into this one afterwards. So I kind of want to create that a little bit of like a sunset look with this faded into black. So I'm just gonna go in with the same brush, and I'm gonna take that shade, dust off excess. Basically same place where you put your yellow shadow, I'm just taking the orangey and just blending it out right there. So now with a more precise, like it's a smaller blending brush, this is the Morphe M506 brush, I am gonna go in and dip into this color now. So we're gonna start deepening it up right under the orange, so right on the crease. Don't worry about the edges right now, just focus on getting that intensity even. This is a Wet n Wild shadow brush, blending shadow brush, and I'm just going to go in with that first yellow shade that we took and just kind of blend the two eyeshadows together, okay? Then going back with our little blending brush, we are going to blend the two shadows together. And then go back and just build a little bit more of intensity in there. I'm going to take this, what is this? It's a Maybelline Defined eyeliner. Like, I've had this forever, and why I like using this eyeliner is because it's very creamy, so it blends out really nicely. So I like to use this basically as my black primer for the actual black shadow. So this is really pigmented, so I don't need a lot. So basically I just go in and like I tap it everywhere. I'm gonna blend it out with this, like the flat side. This is like of an Anastasia eyeshadow palette. So I'm just gonna go in with the flat side of the brush and just blend it out. So this, just basically tap it, but be careful the shadow from above. Like, don't get too crazy with it. Don't drag it too much up, because if you drag it too much, you could stain where you don't want there to be black. I'm gonna go in with this. This is like this like fluffy shader brush, and I'm just gonna go in with the black shadow of the James Charles palette, and I'm just gonna pat it over. You know, right now it looks pretty intense. It looks like, what the hell is this? But I promise you, once this is all blended out, it's gonna look super bomb. Just be patient. Okay, so now with that same brush, this is the Morphe M506 brush. So I am actually gonna take this with the black shadow and put it on the crease and just blend it up. So just go in and just start blending away. Like, you're probably gonna have to put a little bit more shadow closer to the crease, and that's okay. You can definitely do that, but start buffing it out. Now I'm just going to take the brush and just basically clean it off. I'm going to go back into this shadow right here and kind of put that on the crease too. And we're going to just be going back and forth with this, with that one and the black one. Just go in there and just take it on the crease. And that's really going to help it smoke out, and it's also going to blend with your top shadow that you have put. Okay, and now going back with that Wet n Wild blending brush, we're just going to go back up and just blend any harsh edges again. So I'm going to go back in with the shader brush, and I'm just going to pack on a little bit of some more black shadow because I feel like it lost its pigment a little bit. I'm going to take a Kleenex and I'm just going to go in with the micellar cleansing water, and I am just going to remove any fallout that was on the bottom of my under eyes. So I'm just going to stick some clips in my hair because I'm going to be putting foundation and I don't want that getting on my hair. I already cleansed my skin and everything, so I am just going to go straight into some primer. So the one I've been using, I think I used this in my first tutorial. I am using this Ulta Beauty Mattifying Face Primer. Like I said, I really like it because it's silicone based and it helps to fill in the pores as well as keep it matte. I go in with my Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I know a lot of people probably know about this foundation because it's like an oldie but a goodie type of thing, and I forgot how much I loved it. It's so nice and like the coverage is just there. Now my pump doesn't work, so I have to kind of dispense it like this. So I'm just gonna put it on my skin. I go in with the Morphe M439 brush. I'm going to go back with my beauty sponge and just kind of pat it out. So now for concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Just going to use this under my eyes, and this is in the color Light Sand. I look like Casper the Ghost. So this is the Wet n Wild contour stick. I talked about it in my other tutorials. I absolutely love this. It blends out like a dream. I am going to be using the Real Techniques, what is this, a stippling brush? I'm gonna go in with this Morphe brush. This is the ME17 brush. I really like this for buffing out the nose contour. I'm gonna go back with my sponge and then I'm gonna go in and make my under eyes. So I'm going to use this Airspun loose powder. This is the Physician's Formula in like the butter bronzer, and this is in the shade Deep Bronzer. This is the Morphe M437 brush, so it looks like that. and I'm just gonna go in there and I'm gonna go over what I contoured basically with the contour stick. This is end the place. Oh my god, you guys. This smells so bomb. Like, this literally smells like a tropical vacation where I want to be right now. My favorite blush again. Oh my god. Milani Luminoso. Now I'm gonna just set my face. And then I'm gonna take this with the, where did I just put the brush? Okay, with the Morphe M5110 brush. And we're just gonna put it on the high points of our cheeks. And voila. It's nice and glowy. So I'm going to go in with this detailed Morphe brush. It's the E16 brush, looks like this, and I'm going to go back into the same shadows we used, the black one and the deepest one, the other deeper one that we put on the crease, and I'm basically just going to put it on the lower lash line and buff it out. Now I'm just gonna put on my eyelashes and I will be right back, you guys. So now we're back. I got my lashes on. Again, these are Secret Vanity lashes in style Sweetheart. They're literally my favorite. So now I'm gonna go back in with the Amoralvi highlighter. Put this on my inner corner. I'm gonna use this Kat Von D Cake Pencil in Trooper Black. And apply some mascara. This is the Makeup Plush Maybelline Mascara. I'm going to use Kylie Jenner Liquid Lipstick and Exposed.